Hi, I'm Pastor Robert Hogans Jr., pastor of More Excellent Way Cathedral and proprietor of Flow Ministries. Just come to tell you about the book War that's be coming out soon. I want everyone to get this book because it's a powerful book. It's an actual story about my life and something that happened in 1992. My wife and I, we were having some marital problems, and we were in a horrible car accident where the enemy tried to take our life. And from that incident, just got really depressed and discouraged, because I felt like, why would God allow that to happen? And when that happened, when I began to get depressed, I began to get very discouraged, and didn't feel like coming to church, didn't want to pray anymore, didn't really want to be a part of the kingdom anymore. And that process just began to turn my back on God, began to hang out in the street, began to party and do whatever I wanted to do. And what began to happen is I just began to sink in this deep depression, began to have blackouts, and what began to happen is tried to commit suicide when I got to my lowest point, tried to slit my wrist, and ended up in the hospital. When I got there, they admitted me to the psychiatric ward. And while I was there, God began to speak to me, and God began to let me know that I was one of His chosen. I didn't feel like I should have been one of His chosen, because I had done some things that I thought would not allow me to be who God called me to be. But those things taught me. And while I was in the psychiatric ward, I met some people that I write about in the book, and they said some things to me, and it caused my eyes to become open. And as those things began to happen, as I got out of the psychiatric ward, God began to let me know that I was His chosen. And some of you may be going through the same thing. You may be going through a time in your life when you're at your lowest point, and you feel like you're not going to make it. You feel like you cannot go on another day. It could be a marital problem. It could be sickness. It could be a tragedy. It could be a number of things, but that place is a place where God can speak to you. And I dare you, I want you to get this book. I want you to pick it up, and I want you to read it, because I believe this book is for everyone. It's The War, and it's going to bless your